Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, a show that brings to you the latest and the greatest and odd and crazy news from all over the world. The news is strange, the news is true, the news is coming to you, courtesy of Jacob, our wonderful cub reporter. Also, I'm your host, Steven, joined, as always, by the wonderful, the amazing, the cat-eared, the somewhat taken, Fate Kills, Smash Face, Smash Lee, with the bling ring.
Oh, it's a bling ring.
It is a bling ring. Isn't that a movie with Emma Watson where she's making the tongue face where she's like, nah, because that's the only picture they ever show?
Why am I all scribbly?
Is
my internet like craptastic right now?
I'm going to blame your internet rather than mine. We're just going to let you be scribbly because that feels appropriate.
But I want to be, I mean, I guess it's like porn. I look best when I'm out of focus.
Porn people are like, first it was 1080p, now it's 4K, and we're like, what the devil? They're going to see all the dimples in my butt. There's lots of...
Oh, yeah, butt dimples.
Yeah, there's lots of concern.
I got a fake news story about someone drowning in a porn show.
What? That was fake news? I was convinced that happened.
No.
Yeah.
Amber, thank you so much. I was excited.
Y'all the best.
Congrats, Ash. Congrats, Smash. Smashalations.
Consmashalations. I like that. That sounds wonderful. I like the way we say that. We need to have some sort of like countdown to the date. When you get one, we'll have a countdown to the date.
What are you doing in October?
Marrying you, duh. And by marrying you, I mean I'm presiding.
So, we asked Jacob if he would like hitch us.
wait, hold on. You hitch you guys.
Steven. Sorry, I'm drunk off of the water.
You're gross. You asked me if I would hitch you, and I will. Yes. I will hitch you. I just got to get ordained first. It should take like 15 minutes and $20. It's fine.
I was gonna say, here's $20. Marry us.
Why do you gotta be ordained to marry somebody? But like, so we at our church, you can baptize somebody if you're just, as long as you have been baptized before and are a believer. Right. You don't need to have the preacher do it. Your uncle can do it if he's, or your best friend or whatever. But for some reason, married, I guess it's the legalities of the thing. Like the government wants you to be like a known ordained.
It has nothing to do with the government. Like the government can marry you and you're married.
Yeah, but you have to be a judge. You have to be someone considered of a good repute or whatever. Like you got to be one of those people on the list, and your uncle, I guess, because they won't let you. Like it has to be some sort of like preacher or ordained individual of some church has to sign the paper, saying like I did it and this is my word.
Civil officer. So you don't have to be a magistrate. You just have to be a civil officer, which means you can just work at the courthouse.
Yeah, you can be a clerk. That's why that Kentucky lady with her clerk thing where they were like, we're gay and we'll get married. She's like, no. And she became some sort of celebrity there for a little while. Like she was a clerk at the county courthouse. She can do it, you know?
Yeah. Or you can have a notary to sign a domestic partnership, which is equivocable.
Yeah. According to the government. And all people. But if you want to marry somebody, like for reals, with the papers and everything, and a marriage certificate, you got to be ordained. So I have to pay $20 to somebody.
Well,
I haven't looked into it too much.
We'll pay your $20 because we asked you to do it.
If it stands and you want me to do it, we'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Horseshoes. It is Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. The episode title in the video is wrong, but you podcast people don't care. Why would you?
Why? Okay, so like the days that I give zero crap and I just like show up with my face, it's crystal clear and you can see like every pore. But the day that I was like, oh, I've got time, I'm gonna spend 30 minutes playing with makeup and like putting dots all over my face. And then I just look like I'm made of 6 pixels. I look like Lara Croft in the original Tomb Raider.
Let me pause this and you just call me back. Let's pause. You call me back and we'll see if it clears up. All right.
But what am I going to whine about?
1, 2, 3, pause. All right, now call me back in a second. This is how we solve problems here at Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I have hung up on her, and now she's going to call me. Here's some hold music. It's just like we haven't started the show yet. There we go. Let's see. There, you're better.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, right now it looks like the show notes. So if you're playing along at home, you got to see everything.
Ashley's face is made infinitely better by turning into script.
There we go. So now Ashley's better, and we're all good. We can all move on. Let's do a factoid. Boom. So the factoid of the week. In the 16th century, a teaspoon of sugar cost the equivalent of $5 in London. Good gravy.
Just a teaspoon of sugar cost you $5 of money.
Oh, you want to know something?
You son of a bitch.
No, that's not what I wanted to play.
What? I'm like, I'm sorry. What did I do?
That was the wrong one.
I'm as mad as hell.
You know what really grinds my gears?
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Why in the crap does U.S. money not have the amount it's worth written on it, like coinage? Why do coins say things like dime or nickel? What does that tell a foreigner who's never been taught that that's 5 and 10 cents? I had Australians here who speak freaking English and didn't know what the currency value was. They were like, I don't know, person, just pick out the coins that you need. Like, that's because quarter, yeah, that's 25 because quarter of 100. Like, we get that. That's global. That's a percentage type thing. And the penny says 1 cent on the bottom in minor, tiny little itty bitty letters. But the nickel and dime, they don't say 5 or 10 anywhere on them. Anywhere. There's not you can't look at a dime and go, that's 10 cents.
I've never thought about that.
You haven't because you're American.
Yeah, well, because they teach you. That's why I freaking hate it. That's why I suck at math. Because when you're little, they give you these stupid different colored discs. And they're like, this color is worth this many. And this color is the same as this color. And occasionally the same as this color if it's been rusted. But they're all worth different things. So you have to look at the size. That's why I have math issues. Because they tried to teach me to count with money that didn't have the denomination on the money. So I just had to remember sizes and shapes. That's stupid. You're stupid.
Your U.S. mint is stupid, and it should print in I went to the Czech Republic. You know how I knew how much money I had? Because the coins had the number 20, the number 50, the number 10, all written on the coins, really clear, so you could see how much you were going to pay. So when I went to the machine to get my bus pass, and it was like, you need 40 crowns, I was like, oh, look at this, a 20 and a 20 make a 40, bloop, bloop, bus pass. If you're in America and it's like, I need 15 cents, you'd be like,
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. So
I mean, when are you ever going to need 15 cents in America? Because everything costs at least $5 now.
Never.
But
you need
$5
all the
and
money.
15 cents. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeshbot's like, I legit just looked. Dimes suck, but nickel says 5 cents.
Oh, a nickel does say 5 cents?
Okay.
I haven't handled change in a while.
You guys could send us coins and we could look for you.
Yeah. Yeah. You could send us the coins and we'll look. If you don't have coins, you can send us your digital bits. If you don't have bits, you can use your free...
Subject bitted us.
You can use your free Amazon Prime subscription to drop by the twitch.tv/2dorkstv page or 2dorks.net and then log in with your Twitch account. If you don't have one, you should make one. And then you can hit the sub button and you can say Prime, and me and Ashley and Jacob get $2.50.
That's so weird. I didn't know that you. How did you even figure that out? I love having Yesh in the chat because he's freaking funny. I have clever friends and they make me feel inferior and small, but also giggly.
Oh, WC Mitchell wants to pay with Bitcoins. We should get Bitcoins. I should get a Bitcoin wallet, and then people could send us Bitcoins.
I thought bits were Bitcoins. Bits are not Bitcoins.
No, cheer bits are just 1 penny per bit.
That's so much fun. Oh my gosh, you could feel like such a baller, like roll it up in a Twitch channel and be like, oh, my bits, bitches, and then spend like 5 nickels.
Making it rain.
Yeah.
Making it rain. That's what we do here on Horseshoes and Hangers. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a quicker episode because we got to pack, because we're going north. We're going to the Great White North, and I've got a sick baby, which is awesome because that means I'm going to be up about every hour tonight, up every single hour.
How did he get sick?
Everyone.
He was a Grumpopotamus Rex, but we went swimming, and then he's like, "Had fun splashing, Aggie."
Just randomly does it. I don't know. He just knows we're going on a trip, so he's like, "I'm gonna start sneezing on people today." Like
okay.
An hour before you plan to leave. That's what I'm
We'll
gonna
take
do.
him to the office, and he can run around and like sneeze on old dusty things. That doesn't matter.
That sounds good. Yeah, you can play on all the optometry equipment and like eat the contact lenses and stuff. It'll be great. Your poo has 20/20 vision. World news time. Elderly flight passenger throws coins, speaking of, into engine for luck and delays takeoff for hours. Oh, no. I guess it's like, when you eat sauerkraut on New Year's and you put the coins in it because y'all are weird and German. Like, that's what this is.
Does nobody else? I thought that was like an everybody thing.
No, when you're a southerner, you eat black-eyed peas. I don't know what that does.
Who does kraut on New Year's with the coins in it?
Are you
like
asking
my aunt
who?
was fastidious about making sure that like every scoop had a coin in it, so you're not allowed to do laundry on New Year's, and you have to have a coin in your kraut.
That doesn't make any sense. I do laundry whenever I want.
They said if you do laundry on New Year's, then you're throwing out your good luck for the whole year. So apparently in 2012, everybody did laundry.
That's just stupid. You know what that is? That's straight up.
Horse shit!
Yeah,
whatever.
but I'm never gonna do. Like, she told me not to do that, and I was in the middle of like getting ready to do laundry, and I'm like,
no.
I told Jacob, I'm like, sorry. Now it's in my head. Can't do it.
Can't do it. Sorry. Too bad. It's just like I eat black-eyed peas on New Year's like a big dummy, like it matters. If we're all eating black-eyed peas and eating sauerkraut, why the crap of the last 2 years been stupid? Like, why is that?
This year has been good, I think.
What did we do this year that was good?
Well,
I mean,
I
lots
got
of
a
people
house
died.
and I got engaged, so.
Oh yeah, you got a house, you got engaged. Your dad's office is listed on the real estate thingy. So yeah, okay, things are looking up. Looking up.
That's significantly better than like getting suspended from law school and
right.
Getting kicked out of religious establishments and
all of these things. What you're doing now is better.
Well, yeah, this is better.
Things are on the rise. A China Southern Airlines Flight 380 from Shanghai to Guangzhou was delayed after an elderly woman passenger was suspected of throwing coins into the plane's engine to ensure good luck. An investigation into the incident is underway. Passengers boarding the flight reportedly saw an elderly woman throwing coins at the engine for, quote, blessings from the middle of the boarding staircase and alerted the crew. Ground staff said the woman, who appeared to be about 80 and had limited mobility, was accompanied by her husband, daughter, and son-in-law. Plane mechanics later found 9 coins at the site, including one inside the engine. The captain was quoted as saying the metal, if sucked up by the engine, could have caused serious damage, including failure. The flight was later given a green light and took off at 5:52 p.m., more than 5 hours late. It is scheduled to arrive in Guangzhou at 8:14 p.m. China Southern Airlines told reporters that passengers were reminded to comply with civil aviation laws and regulations which prohibit behavior that could jeopardize the safety of the flight. Don't throw your money in the... Don't throw things at all into the... Don't throw a hot dog into the engine.
What? Only you would think of throwing a hot dog anywhere.
That's what I do. So
Steven really likes his hot dogs. I came over the
love
other
them.
day and he looked at Steffi. He's like, "Where are the hot dogs?" And then Steven talks to himself because he answered himself. He goes, "Never mind, I threw it out because there was only one, and who the crap eats one hot dog?" He goes, "I would have eaten one hot dog. My past self's an a-hole."
I did say that. Past self is a butthole. I was reminiscing today about losing a car when I was 5 in kindergarten. I took a General Lee Dukes of Hazzard little metal car to kindergarten for show and tell, and I lost it. I don't remember why me and Stephanie were sitting there thinking about it, but I started thinking about it and I started to tear up because I was like, what kind of 5-year-old cries when they lose their car in a kindergarten? She was like, "Are you crying?" I was like, "No, I'm just..." It reminds me of, like, that's sad. The little 5-year-old kid would lose something and somebody probably took it. And she was like, "What is wrong with you?" And I said, "I'm empathizing for my past self. I'm having empathy towards the little kid that I used to be." She's like, "No, this is stupid. You're not supposed to cry over yourself."
What was that movie that Stephanie and I were doing like a girls' day and you were by yourself and you were watching a movie and you called and you were like bawling?
Oh gosh, dear Zachary.
Yeah,
Dear Zachary, I've never I'm a crier at movies. Like, full disclosure, I cry at movies. Certain movies just get me. Yeah, like they do. Like the beginning of Up, But if you don't cry at the beginning of Up, you have no soul. But I cry at movies, and Dear Zachary is the only movie where I actually literally needed a box of tissues. I was a disaster. I was a meltdown. Just Snot was
It was
everywhere.
over the phone, and I could hear him. Like, he was just blubbering, and I was like, "Oh my God, Stephanie, what's going on?" And then Stephanie starts snickering, and I'm like, "What's happening?" Like, my big brother is crying, and his wife is laughing. What is happening? And she's like, "He's watching a movie," and I'm like, "Damn it, Steven!" And he goes, "You have no soul. You have no soul."
Seriously, if any of you guys get through Dear Zachary and aren't crying at the end, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what is wrong with you. And yes, Creed, as McFly Flyers has pointed out, also got me to cry. Creed right at the end hit me right in the guts, right in the feels. I was like, oh.
Right. I still haven't seen that because you guys
Dude.
went and saw it at a boys' day, and I'm just like, what friend do I have that will go with me? Because I watch dude movies, and I haven't seen it.
Oh, you should see Creed. Jacob needs to sit you down and watch Creed with you because it was amazing.
Yeah, but is it like a feel? Like if it made you cry, I'm just be like, oh
No,
my God, this
it's a boxing movie. It just had a lot of heart. It had a lot of heart. Got you.
So I won't recognize the heart. I'll just
No, you'll just enjoy the boxing.
Okay.
You know, and
Steven
Stallone
has a
and
soul. Steven has a beautiful soul that like empathizes and sympathizes.
stuff. That's where all this glorious aura comes from. It's like just floating off of me. Yeshbot, he cried at Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I don't blame him for that. The ending to that was that one hit me in the feels too.
Your daddy.
W.C. Mitchell thought that he meant Creed the band.
No, see, when Creed the band comes on, you cry for a different reason.
Yeah, there's two different reasons. You're like, no, why is Creed on? And then Nickelback walks out next. You're like, where am I?
I'm in the 2000s in college.
Could you imagine a show where there's like, it's AC/DC as the headliner, but you have to sit through Creed and Nickelback first?
Well, none of that would appeal to me whatsoever.
That is hell on a
I
hockey
tried
stick.
to get Steven to come to see a concert with me, and Steven and Steffi looked at me and said, "Aw, no."
Was that Combi Christ that you wanted us to go see?
Yeah.
Because Crookshanks or whatever that band you like is at Dragon Con again this year.
Crookshanks.
Yeah, what's that with the angel wings that Matt was
The dark wave one?
Crookshanks, crooked crocs, crooked
Crux Shadows?
Crux Shadows. That's them. Crookshanks is the cat in Harry Potter.
I think that's a cat, Steven.
Crux Shadows. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Crux. I mean, it's dark wave. I like them, but more than anything, I just kind of like the way they dress. I'm like, you are all attractive, and you touch me in funny ways. And then they literally touched Matt in a funny way.
Yeah, they did. Matt was so introverted, yet anytime he got near somebody that was dressed in voluptuous cosplay, he's like, "Hey, let's make out or something." You know,
I
don't know how he did that.
am. So Brad was talking about Dragon Con, and he said you were going to be his wingman, and I'm like, dude, like,
Have you met me?
best wingman ever.
Yeah,
like,
you are.
What? I'm so offended. And then I'm thinking of like all the kisses I got Matt while we were at,
You got
Dragon
Matt
Con.
all the kisses.
like, all the kisses, all
Yeah.
the hot naked chicks were loving on Matt because of moi. Dressed.
Yeah, it was really her. The reason we have a picture of Matt almost kissing a Mortal Kombat girl was because of her.
Me.
And we got Matt with a picture with the two angels from Horcruxes, and that was because of her. Me, no. I'm standing in my pockets in the corner at the dance party going, I don't know what to do with all these drunk people.
I'm just like boogie,
You're like,
bouncy music, and I'm just like, nobody will bounce with me. But then I went and bounced with like the 9-year-old kid that was out there going.
You're like, yes, we are friends. Small town news.
Yeah.
VAR will never leave you alone. That's probably true.
Don't tell Var.
He's like, ladies.
It's like I like legit. Like if you need a wingman. Why am I still drunk tonight? I'm like, if you need a brother, right here.
I got you back, baby.
Got you. Like I'm
I got
total
you.
bra.
I
What
got
am I
you.
doing?
I got your bra. Whatever.
I got your bra in my bra because I wear a bra.
What?
Ad commas where needed. TV news vehicle stolen as crew covers local crime wave. Whoops. stole a TV. You know, I used to think it was stoled, and then like when I was 9, I
No.
realized that was wrong,
Okay,
and then
good.
I like looked down upon everybody that added a D to that because I'm like, I know something you don't, therefore
I
better.
am intelligent and you are not.
Yeah. Someone stole a television news station's SUV in downtown Albuquerque while the crew was gathering footage for a story about crime in the area. Ooh, that's so. If you want a definition of irony, that's it.
We found it.
It's not rain on a wedding day. It's get your SUV stolen while filming a story about crime.
It's not like rain on my wedding day.
No,
It's not
it's
like
not irony. It's not irony, lady that I listened to when I was in high school.
it's
What's
not a
her
free
name?
ride when I've already paid.
No, it's not that either.
It's not the good advice that I just didn't take.
No, that's just stupidity.
Oh, well, who would have
Yeah.
thought? It figures.
That was the best conversation I've ever had. It was lovely. I commend you for memorizing that song that I used to sing all the time, and now I don't know the lyrics to.
That's
Ow, I hurt
great.
my toenail, son of a bee.
Oh, yeah, but she's got one hand in her pocket and the other's giving a high five.
Oh, I think I just ripped it off. Michelle Donaldson, news director. Oh, shitty. Said the crew watched as the vehicle was stolen near First. Ow. Steven,
Are you
I
okay?
like
What did you
legit
do?
ripped.
You ripped your toenail off?
Oh, it's fine.
You're okay. Just breathe through it. I've got gas, like it's just in my gut. Just feels like somebody's twisting a knife. I think I'm
that
gonna die.
sucks.
But I'm just.
Maybe you should like roll around on the floor,
I
Valerie.
rolled around on the floor. I rolled around on the floor and I tried to fart and it just won't. It just wouldn't. So now
Yeah,
I'm sitting here smiling
Steven,
like an idiot when I'm like,
go do
dying.
down dog, and I'll read the story.
no, it's fine. Like it just sucks. I think I ate my pork chops too fast.
Well, first of all, you ate people chops, and we've had this discussion last week, I think, about not eating people chops.
You're probably right. I really think it might have been the potatoes. I ate a lot, and I'm just dying. I'm just dying. I feel okay when
don't-
I'm sitting, but the minute I stand up, it's gonna be like somebody stuck one of those twisty knives, you know, the ones, and then just
Ow,
goes
like the witch daggers.
right in your guts. Yeah, the witch daggers, the one you cut your hand open with and put the blood on the thing.
There's those have a name like arabesque or something, but I'm pretty sure that's a dance move and not what I'm after.
Why do people cut their hands anyway? Like, if I'm gonna pour blood on something, I'm gonna cut like a forearm or whatever. Like, you use your palms for stuff. There's no rules. It's not like you need to get blood from your palms. How are they any different than the blood from your other parts?
I would like legit be like tink, bleep, done. Like
Yeah.
that heals. This is gonna be like painful for a
Be
day
like,
or
how
two.
much blood do you need? Do you just need like a diabetic blood test kind of? Can I just use
I
my
don't-
lancets?
That's okay. A, someone look up what those ceremonial daggers are called, and B, that's like Black Pearl, where all they needed was like a tiny bit of blood,
Yeah.
but she thought they were gonna kill him.
Yeah. They're like, let's spill it all. Oh, Chris. That's the name of those daggers.
No,
Chris daggers.
I think that's wrong.
Yeah. It's
I go to Best Bow.
I don't even.
Goodbye, Father.
It's just stupid.
Bye, Ricobo Biases.
I timed him
We
out.
adopted him, by the way.
There's stupid stuff. I time people out that just look like are obviously being obnoxious. And you say that's not obnoxious? I think it is.
Oh, I thought I only saw one message from him.
I saw like 3 and they weren't relevant to anything going on. Chris
Yeah, but
knife,
this
he's
is-
right. It's an Indonesian silent weapon. Asymmetrical
what?
dagger with distinctive blade patterning.
Wait,
It's from
where?
Java, Indonesia. These are the ones you're talking about, the little goober like
no,
this.
so in Wicca, it's got like a completely different. Hold on, I'm good. This is
Oh, it's
gonna-
pronounced Cree. Excuse me. Maybe if you didn't spell it
Wiccan
like Chris. I wouldn't.
dagger.
Kree, like this, the enemy of the scroll, like the United States fought back
Yeah,
in.
I'm like that's what are these called?
1492.
It's like Athame. That's what I was after. Athame.
Athame.
Athame. Athame. That's what I was. I don't
Okay.
know why, but that's what I was after.
I'm just getting a band. I think I can't spell. A theme. Oh,
It's an
it's a
athame.
witch's knife.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a ceremonial dagger. Yes.
Oh yeah,
And-
but that's
and-
not the wiggly one.
Well, whatever. Okay, so the Cree is the wiggly one. I'm only halfway right most of the time. So
But you know, as long as you say it with conviction.
yeah, That's why I'm good at bullshitting unless people look up Google. So anyway, the crew was in the area reporting on recent concerns about crime and safety by the local business when they became part of the story. KOB, which is the news station, recovered the vehicle within a half hour without police assistance. What did they do? Like call the Ninja Turtles?
Why not? I mean, they solve these kind of cases.
Maybe the turtles. Oh my gosh, Steven, it was a news van. So like April O'Neil was there, and the turtles were there, and like the Foot were the ones doing the crime, and so the Foot stole the van, but the turtles got it back and gave it back to April. Done.
That sounds perfectly feasible. That's what happened.
Yes.
Where did this happen? Because they don't live in. Maybe they don't live in New York. Maybe that's all. They live in Albuquerque. The turtles.
All the sewers
live
were
in
connected,
Albuquerque.
right?
Oh yeah, they probably just sailed. They floated for a while. They were like on a lazy river. They're just like, reckon we'll go down to Albuquerque.
We went to the station. We went to that local station, recovered our own stolen vehicle. She said the thief was no longer with the SUV and had already been damaged. The SUV was locked and the keys were not left inside. Donaldson said she's not sure how the thief started the SUV. I'm relieved that our people are okay, and I'm relieved that we covered our property, but I'm very angry that someone can walk up to a parked, locked vehicle in front of you in this city and drive it away. That would really suck. I mean, it's so funny, but
would you go find your own vehicle if it got stolen? Like, would even you had GPS on it, so you're like, oh, I see where it is. I'll just go get it. What if they took it to some sort of back alley chop shop? You walk up there and you're like,
it looks like they, from what I can tell, it looks like they stole the thing, drove it to a local station, and then left it.
They drove
Is
it.
that what?
They drove it to a station?
No, like the GTA people, Grand Theft Auto people.
Yeah, they drove it and left it, right? But how do you know they left it? Like, you don't go get your own car. You call the police. You say, hey, here's my GPS. The car's over there. Go find it. And make sure there's nobody there ready to shoot people. You don't just go...
Well, maybe it was like they looked and they're just like, it's back at a news station. So they just went back to the news station.
Oh, okay. Why would they drive the news van back to the news station? I'm going to drive this. That's like,
I feel like this is a story about irony. Like,
That's like
they're doing
stealing-
a story on crime, so we're going to steal their vehicle, drive it back to a news station, drop it off, and leave it locked.
so
The more I think about this, the more turtley this sounds.
I think you're right. I think maybe the turtles thought it was missing and just figured they'd return it.
Yeah,
That's what it is. The turtles stole it, quote
Was
unquote.
there an odor of pizza?
Not in Albuquerque. The turtles
Lingering.
eat tacos in Albuquerque.
They're not turtles in Albuquerque. They're armadillos.
They eat Tex-Mex. Teenage Mutant Ninja Armadillos.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Armadillos.
Doesn't have the
Turtles
same ring
in a
to it.
brown shell.
They just roll up like roly-polies and just... This is the best thing ever. Where's Eric Webb? Where is he
I was
when
gonna
we need
say
him?
we need an artist. Someone art this. This is gold.
Arrow on draws. Arrow can do it for
Arrow,
free while we're
have
talking
your-
about it.
Speaking of webcomics, thank you so much to Tanzia. They sent me their webcomic and congratulated me on tricking somebody into marrying me. It's awesome and it's super and the art is great and the story's really cute and you guys need to go on Steam.
Steam. Yeah, download
Steam.
Tanzia
Why
on
does that
Steam.
suddenly sound wrong?
Because you don't play games on the PC anymore.
Wait, just play Portal.
Oh.
But go check them out on Steam. It's a really fun little RPG, and they've developed it so much, and the story is cute, and it's addicting and fun, and you can play it on your like Xbox controller because I hate playing it on the keyboard.
That's awesome.
Yeah, check them out.
fantastic.
It's called Tanzia.
Tanzia. And I think they're on Twitter. Tanzia Game, I think.
I don't know. Let me check.
Oh,
I mean, I know
didn't
they're
know.
on Twitter. I just forget what it is.
They're on Twitter. I think it's Tanzia Game. Twitter.com/Tanzia Game.
Yeah, but just say H&H sent you.
Yeah, do it. It's not Tanzia Game. Oops. So this is probably somebody else. They've never tweeted before. We got a special section. Speaking of tacos, let's do the special. I don't have music for that, so we're just gonna make something up here.
Oh, it's at Play Tanzia.
Oh, play Tanzia. I knew.
Yeah.
It's a special section. That's all I got. So should are you gonna ask this question? Should I ask this question? Who asked this question? How
What
did
is it?
Jacob intend to set this up? Okay, judging by that face, he expected me to do it. Should Smashy get married at Taco Bell? This is an important question.
In Vegas.
Not only that, but we have a straw poll. I'd like you all to go. Let's see. Let me go ahead and tweet this out. Should at Fate Kills get married in Vegas at Taco Bell?
Oh. Doritos cheesy gordita crunch. Oh.
Oh, you would eat that. You would eat that. So the reason we ask this is because Taco Bell weddings are headed to Vegas this summer. Beginning this summer, if you're a Crunchwrap Supreme enthusiast and you happen to find yourself in the Sin City, you can walk into Taco Bell's flagship store on the Vegas Strip and order a wedding right off the menu. There's now a chapel on the second floor just for that purpose. Taco Bell flagship store? Is Taco Bell the first, like that was the first Taco Bell was in Vegas? Really?
Yes, that's hilarious.
Just bring a wedding license up to the counter, and within 4 hours, the staff will have prepared a ceremony in the chapel with an ordained officiant, a private reception for 15 of your closest family and friends, and wait for it, a bouquet made of sauce packets for the bride to carry on her walk down the aisle. Talk about thinking outside the bun. I didn't make up that joke. The $600 Taco Bell wedding package also includes a sauce packet garter and a bow tie combo, just married t-shirts for the bride and groom, and Taco Bell branded champagne flutes. For the meal, guests will enjoy a 12-pack of tacos and a Cinnabon Delights cake for dessert. Have one of your friends pick up a Mountain Dew Baja Blast from the soda dispenser, and you've got yourself a ready-made something blue. Yo Kiro wedding bells. That's amazing, actually. $600 sounds like a lot for a Taco Bell wedding, though.
That's what I was thinking, though. I'm like, that, like, what they just described is like a meal that would cost maybe 10
Yeah, it's cheap.
at a restaurant.
That's like $10 of food.
Who keeps voting yes? You guys suck.
Are they already filling it up? This is awesome.
Where is TweetDeck? I'm supposed to tweet this out.
I tweeted it.
Oh, did you?
Yep, I tweeted it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, look at all these votes. We got 21 votes so far.
Oh, jeez.
I voted yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, sure. I want tacos. If I get to do it too. Look at all these votes. They just keep coming in. You guys are the best. I'm getting so many votes. This is the best. 600 Agdrapog says $600 at Taco Bell feeds an army. He's not wrong.
I was gonna say, right? Like, holy crap.
That's amazing. You guys are the best. This is the most successful poll we've ever had. This is great, especially because it's the answer I wanted.
No, or is it still yes?
Yeah, it's still yes. They're still winning. We'll check in at the end of the show and see how we're doing. You tweet it too, so all your people can tell you how to do it.
Okay.
You put the word wedding in a tweet, and people are just like, "Oh, I'll pay attention." News better left untold. I just read W.C. Mitchell's statement that his girlfriend says that I already have gases building from the pork chops, so no one should let me near a Taco Bell.
That's awesome.
I probably shouldn't go near Taco Bell. Like,
Why did you suddenly go all Batman?
Sorry, I'm not Batman. I know it looks like I might be based on the earlier Instagram, but I'm not. I'm not the Batman. He was just hanging out at my house for a minute. That's all.
What doing, Daddy? I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. He won't let me play with him without the Batman mask on. As soon as he sees it in the room, he makes me put it on, and I have to be Batman for like the next 20 minutes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Do you want to read the news bear left untold, or do you want me to? Because I know I just read the last Taco Bell thing, and I don't know how it throws off our flow.
Please. I'm sure he like did the in order.
He did it on purpose. Nuclear power station stages bikini contest to choose new interns. This is wildly inappropriate. A nuclear power plant has been accused of sexism, really, after it emerged that it was using a bikini competition to choose its interns. Czech power plant, CEZ, posted 10 images of high school graduates dressed in swimsuits and posing in the Timlin nuclear power plant's cooling tower. The Facebook post, which has over 1,300 likes, encourages followers to vote for the one they like best. This is gross. You guys, come on. We gotta be better than this. The young woman with the most votes will be titled, quote, Bouncer of Energy, and given the opportunity to spend 2 weeks on an internship with the company. The company claimed the competition was a continuation of previous cultural enrichment programs, according to German news outlet Deutsche Welle. A spokesperson for CEZ told The Independent that the company offered around 900 internships and excursions for students every year. Most of them are organized for the high school students and universities the high schools and universities that are members of our partnership program. They said some of the internships and excursions are, however, customarily offered for the winners of competitions either organized by CEC or by third parties. I don't feel like I needed to read any of what I just said.
No,
the voting
I forgot to go through and
prune
police. Yeah,
because I'm Ron Burgundy. I will just go down the list. I am a teleprompter. The voting was possible only for a brief period of time, around one day, and then we stopped it. We haven't announced any winner, and we apologized. The company later stated on its Facebook page that all 10 finalists were offered the internship. The purpose of the competition was to promote technical education, it said, but if the original vision raised doubts or concerts, we are very sorry. I think that should say concerns.
Holy shit!
You can't be like, this is for technical crap when it's just a bikini contest. That's not how this works.
There are 57 votes for Taco Bell, Steven.
Are you serious? Holy crap. We got no, I'm seeing 15 votes for Taco Bell, 62 votes for no on my.
Oh, is that a no? Okay, good.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Good. Okay, I had it backwards.
This is awesome. We have 80 votes on this thing. That's amazing. Look at all these people. Everybody's like, nope, definitely nope.
Well, at least they know me. I mean, they know my love of Doritos and tacos. So wait, they're gonna be naked at So I have a question.
Yeah,
if you're
man.
an intern at a nuclear power plant, at what point will you ever be in a bikini ever again? So what does it matter?
I mean, you
It's check.
you could get a
They're
tan
check. Never
from
mind,
the
I
nuclear.
understand now.
You could get a tan from the nuclear
From the
rods.
radiation?
Yeah, you could just lay there in your bikini and get a nuclear tan.
Arrow, I'm concerned that these people are running a nuclear power. Yeah. This is like the stickiest, like the stickiest stuff ever. Like if a fly flew into my mouth right now, like not into, but like onto my lips right now, it would die.
It would
like,
be
it would
stuck
just
and it would die.
stuck. Yeah.
Dude, I think so. WC Mitchell, Yeshbot, and Subject to Change have all subbed to our channel.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank
Y'all
you.
are the best. Thank you for pitching your free $2.50 our way. Unless you paid real money, because I have no way of knowing, because it doesn't tell me.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I don't know anything. All I know is that people have subbed, and it's exciting to have a sub button.
You guys are wonderful.
You guys are the best. We love you. Oh, so McFly says he set it up to allow multiple votes. What a son of a gun. Yeah, that's all Twitch Prime stuff. You guys are awesome. You are the best. You are the best. WTF section. WTF.
That's me.
I was so excited that we had like 1 billion votes, and then I learned that Jacob set it up to allow multiple votes, and now I'm more sad.
You're more sad?
Yeah, because I thought we actually had 100 people that cared to vote in our stupid poll. And now I'm like, no, it's just the same 15 people.
That just means you have 10 people that care to vote 10 times.
You know what? I think that's valuable too. If you care enough to vote a bunch of times, that's something.
Oh, good. Sweaty sex playing for positive cocaine test up at the end.
Sounds about right.
What? A nurse claimed she failed a drug test because she did not wash after having, quote, very sweaty sex with a cocaine user. I'm not going to say her full name because I feel like this is awful. Her first name is Tara, and she's from Australia. Appeared in front of a tribunal after failing a drug test. She told hospital authorities in the hours before the test she had sex with a, quote, very sweaty man without contraception, and that she didn't bathe or use the bathroom between the sex and providing the urine samper.
Everything about this is gross. Ew.
Wait, why was she being tested?
Well,
I guess she worked at a hospital?
Yeah, maybe they
And
wanted
she
to
had
test her
unprotected sex before going to the hospital?
with a very sweaty cocaine user.
Great. I would love for her to be my child's nurse.
Yeah. Oh, this is awful. This is
The mother of one, that's even better, said she didn't know the man was a drug user and denied knowingly breaching the condition of her registration. When she gave her evidence, she pointed to research where the possibility of such contamination was discussed. But a chemical pathologist, Julia Chang, who appeared at the hearing, said Seymour's version of events was, quote, highly improbable. Doesn't necessarily mean it's unlikely or
Right.
not
Not
highly
possible.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
It's
improbable.
it's just not impossible.
Right.
Chang's opinion was it requires 17 gross. I hate you, Jacob. 17 ounces of semen. Gross. Or sweat to get a similar result, and said no sperm was detected in the urine sample. Yeah, that is strange that if she just had sex ring that there was like
17 ounces. That's over 2 cups. Gross.
Oh my god, you would have
I'm
to
gonna
have sex
throw
with
up.
a coked up horse.
Blah. Excuse me. I'm going to have to walk away for a minute.
Imagine like a steaming cup of cocaine semen. Would you like some hot cocoa? Ain't semen?
I really can't.
Okay, we're done.
You gotta go away.
Tara's suspected drug abuse was first drawn to the attention of the Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Authority. Is that Australian Health
AHPRA, you know?
Yeah, okay, whatever. But no action was taken. A second anonymous source raised the alarm again last year, and 2 months later, a drug test found traces of methamphetamine, and non-prescribed sedative zolpidem in her hair. Okay, so this makes her 2 cups of.
This was the dude. Her suspected Seymour's. Oh wait, no.
No, that's
Never mind.
her.
That's her. Oh, she's got drug crap. She's just bathing in drugs.
Yeah, she's just bathing in like drug semen.
She's just breaking open little Tylenol capsules on the floor and rolling around in them. I'm just gonna absorb it through osmosis. That's how LSD works, right?
No, she goes and has sex with a bunch of sweaty cocaine users, and then like rolls around in the aftermath.
Before we get down, could you put some Vaseline and cocaine dust on your chest?
Oh my
Thanks.
god, Steven.
So gross.
Where did you even get that from?
I don't know. It would make the cocaine stick.
Like if it was like Vaseline and Cheeto dust, I could get behind that.
Oh, that's terrible. That's even worse. Could you eat that stuff?
Yes, but drug semen is my new favorite phrase.
Gross. It's very concentrated.
Oh,
Should have made meth. They could have been cooking in their underwear.
And then dress comes in right for the semen. That's our dress.
Oh, that's so gross. 2 cups.
Vaseline and Coke. Nice. Steve.
Vaseline and Coke all over the body.
This is the father of my nephew, guys.
All over the body. He won't.
All over the bubble.
He can't know that this show exists for at least another few years.
Steven, you're
What?
never, ever gonna be able to tell that kid not to do something because he's just gonna like hold up an episode and be like,
Dad.
I can't do what?
Be like, no, I've never done those things. I just talk about them.
That was your aunt. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I just talk about those things on the internet. I haven't done any of those things.
It's just,
Listen to what I say, not what I do. Because that's what
maybe
everyone
we should
does.
be better people for the
We're better
the future.
people. We're fine people. This is gross. We didn't say it was a good thing. We're not like praising the semen coke. We're just like, hey man, that's terrible what you did. Gross. We're laughing at you because that's what people do. We're looking at the absurdity. I think people should look at the absurdity of the world around them and go, man, I'm glad I'm not screwed up like those people. That's what we all do. We all look at everyone else and we go, oh, thank God I'm not them. You know, while ignoring our own hangups.
Semen Coke.
So
I feel
bad.
like that should be the new title. Hi, Eric. We were talking earlier before the Semen Coke about Teenage Mutant Ninja Armadillos, and they're like the turtles, but they're from Albuquerque. And we thought that would be an awesome comic for you to write.
And they eat tacos.
Mutant, Ninja, Armadillos. Instead of pizza, Steven came up with the idea that they ate tacos because they're in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
And that's just...
It's brilliant. They roll across the desert because they're like little roly-polies.
Holy shit, right?
Yeah, freaking brilliant. Those suckers are fast. You ever seen one run? It's crazy.
TMNA. That sounds like TNA. Yeah, that's really close to TNA.
Albuquerque. Yo, man. Albatross.
I have nothing for that.
Nope, got nothing. Mailbag. Hey, everybody. We ain't got no mail. Surprise.
Subject.
What about him? He's a troll. That much I know.
Mail coming to him.
Oh, he's got for real mails?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. Look at this panda bear
it's only
falling
like
off
2 months
something.
late, but it's coming to him.
Oh, that's amazing. So if we're not sending you mail, you can send us mail. Send your questions, comments, feedback, and hate mail to hnhshow@gmail.com. We would love to read that mail on the air. If you ever have any opinions about the shows or the stories we read or the conversations we have, please send us an email. Well, I'd love to read and respond to your questions or comments. Call us and leave us a voicemail at HNH Live on Skype. If you use that horrendous piece of garbage application, then we will use it too, and we will pull up those voicemails and play them on the air. Feel free to download our show wherever you find podcasts, at Google Play, iTunes, wherever. Most importantly, if you download it and you like it, leave a review. That matters, and it makes us feel good. You can also follow us on Twitter. I'm Steve H&H. Ashley is Fate Kills at PHATE Kills. And Two Dorks TV is the channel Twitter where you'll see anytime we go live. If you have Amazon Prime and you have Twitch, or you don't have Twitch and you should sign up for Twitch, come to our page at twitch.tv/twodorkstv and click the subscribe button and give us that free Amazon money that you're not using anyway. That free sub's got to go somewhere, and it could come to us and give us $2.50 to help us keep the show going. You can do that once a month. The Prime sub does not auto-renew, so you should swing by and hit the button at least once a month. Put an update in your calendar. Just be like, remind me to do this
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, every first Tuesday or Thursday of the month. Swing in, press the button. We don't even have to be live. You can press the button whenever. You can be sitting in your pajamas with your iPad and hit the button. That's all you got to do. And it would make us very happy. It would help us keep the lights on, help us keep doing stuff, and potentially the hope would be we buy stuff that we can do for giveaways for you guys, which is even more fun. Giveaways are fun. So there's that. So that is one easy way to tip us without actually paying us a dime out of your own pocket. Amazon picks up that bill, so that's really cool.
Thank you, Amazon, for giving us domain change.
Yeah, exactly. And let's check in with our poll, see how it's going. We got 144 votes. 100 of those says no, you should not be at Taco Bell, and 44 says yes. 44 people think you should go to Taco Bell.
44 people don't like tacos.
Actually, it's 46. It's growing rapidly. But we're going to close it.
Wait, no,
We're going to close it at where it's at. Wherever it's at is that you don't have to get married at Taco Bell in Vegas, even though you should. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave you with these words of wisdom from Robert Baden-Powell. Life would how you say that? Pale? How you say that word?
Pal.
What does that word mean?
Paul. Like it's like a pallbearer.
What? Life would pall if it were all sugar. Salt is bitter if taken by itself, but when tasted as part of the dish, it savors the meat. Difficulties are the salt of life. And Robert Baden-Powell reached really hard for that incredibly philosophical statement that all fell apart at the word Paul.
It's like a pall over something,
Listen.
miasma, cloudy.
Well, he should have said life would be all cloudy and weird if you were all sugar.
Yeah.
And then that would be enough.
The shroud of bleh. Like
when you're wearing the one ring and the eye of Sauron is staring at you.
Yes.
Dread.
Exactly like that for some reason.
It's just dread. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We have loved having you here, and we will see you next time right here on Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Bye.
dog accidentally said.